This is the SES Defender of Freedom uploading data log for day 53 of the Galactic War. Hello Data Archive. On day 53, the Automaton Frontier saw a challenging day as Super Earth superdestroyers split across multiple fronts. This left us unable to focus our efforts on the objectives for High Command's major order to liberate Tibit and reduce non-sentient combatant production. The longer Tibit is left unliberated, the more the metal menaces will reproduce. During day 52, Ubanea was nearly liberated to 95% before the defense of Dropnir failed. The loss in Dropnir caused FTL jumps to Ubanea to no longer be possible, regressing our progress in this major order. If we are to liberate Tibit in time, Helldivers needed to align in their deployment efforts on Dropnir to continue with the major order. Helldivers continue the liberation campaign in Malevolent Creek, with significant progress making it approach its first complete liberation since the start of this war. We have heard that many Helldivers are excited over this prospect. On the Terminate front, an attack surfaced in Estanu, leaving Helldivers at reach for their laser weaponry and drop in to defend this frozen planet yet again. On day 53, Helldivers superdestroyers continue to be split across these three fronts. Many Helldivers continued the war against the Terminates, despite Major Order's direction towards the Automatons. Over the course of this war, many hard battles were fought in Estanu, causing many to feel a violent opposition to the idea of losing Estanu to the bugs. These Helldivers deployed in droves for a comeback success in Estanu, shortly after 16 hours into day 53, with only 45 minutes remaining on the defense. Feeling heavy on the loss of FTL jump access to Ubanea, Helldivers on the Automaton front rallied together to deploy on Dropnir on day 53. Receiving support following the defense of Estanu, Dropnir would see liberation under 2 hours later. Over the course of the day, with superdestroyers split between the three fronts, Dropnir's liberation increased very gradually, its liberation only increasing 37% in 17 hours. With FTL jumps reinstated, the attack on Ubanea was able to resume. Wasting no time on idle salutes, Helldivers dove into the Crimson Planet with democracy in their hearts and minds to finish what they started. While access to Ubanea was lost, the liberation decreased from 95% to 83%. And in the following hours, Ubanea finally saw its long-awaited liberation. As soon as Dropnir was liberated, as many as 165,000 superdestroyers joined in Ubanea to complete its liberation. With Ubanea finally seeing liberty for the first time since the opening weeks of the war, a direct assault on Tibit can finally begin. Tibit's landscape has been compared to the likes of Turing in the Umlaut sector, with some Helldivers even calling it Bot Turing. Helldivers can expect to see dense forests and rocky terrain. Tibit is known to be the most significant producer of illegal microwaves in the Severn sector, and its liberation will significantly aid in the efforts to eradicate these socialist bots by reducing their ability to replenish their forces. At the end of day 53, Helldivers continue to also deploy on Malevolent Creek, which is seeing its closest reach to liberation since the start of the war. While not a specific target of this phase of the major order, Helldivers with the lust to spill oil continue to wear down the automatons across the board in the Severed sector. The liberation of Malevolent Creek seems likely to happen soon. It will be a truly momentous occasion in this war, a liberation campaign that has lasted over 53 days. If Malevolent Creek is liberated, we have access to the final planet Maya in the Severin sector, leaving only 3 planets left to fully eradicate the automatons. That concludes this data log for day 53. We are unlikely to liberate Tibit in time for the major order, but we have feet on the ground to make some progress on reducing bot production as we await new major orders. We are continuing the fight in Tibit.